stop for just a moment. Before you scroll away, I need to ask you something. When was the last time you truly examined your heart? Not your appearance, not your success, not what people think about you, your heart. Because there is a message that many people spend their entire lives avoiding. They chase comfort, wealth, recognition, and endless distractions while quietly ignoring the one voice that has been calling them back home. What if today's message isn't a coincidence? What if this is the moment God has been patiently preparing for? Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear may become the turning point your soul has been searching for. Life moves so fast that we rarely stop long enough to ask the most important questions. Where am I going? Who am I becoming? What truly matters when everything else is taken away? Most of us wake up every morning thinking about deadlines, responsibilities, bills, relationships, and plans for tomorrow. We become so busy surviving that we forget to nourish the part of us that will live forever. Our souls become thirsty while our schedules become full. And without realizing it, we slowly drift away from the peace that God has always offered. Imagine a father standing at the front door every evening, waiting for his child to come home. He doesn't stop loving that child because they stayed away. He doesn't lock the door. He doesn't forget their name. Every passing day, he simply continues hoping that one day they will walk through the doorway again. That picture reminds us of God's heart. God never stops reaching towards us, even when we ignore Him, even when we become distracted, even when we convince ourselves that we don't need Him. His love remains constant. Many people think God only speaks through dramatic miracles. Sometimes He speaks through a quiet conviction, a quiet night that causes you to reflect on your life, a conversation that unexpectedly touches your soul, or a message that arrives at exactly the moment you need it most. Perhaps you've been feeling empty lately, not because you lack success, not because you lack possessions, but because you've been trying to satisfy a spiritual hunger with temporary things. The world promises fulfillment through achievement. God offers peace through relationship. Those are not the same. Think about a smartphone with a dying battery. It may have the newest design, the fastest processor, the best camera, but without power, none of those features matter. In much the same way, people can appear successful on the outside while feeling completely exhausted within. God never intended you to live disconnected from the one who gives your soul life. Perhaps that's why you've been feeling a longing you cannot explain, a sense that something is missing, a quiet desire for something deeper. That longing isn't weakness, it's an invitation to return, to slow down, to remember that your value has never depended on how much you accomplished. It has always rested in the God who created you. The beautiful truth is this: no matter how far you've wandered, no matter how many mistakes you've made, no matter how many times you've failed, God's invitation has never changed. His mercy is still available. His grace is still greater than your past. His love is still reaching towards you. You don't have to become perfect before coming to Him. You simply have to be willing to take one honest step. Sometimes we spend years running after everything except the one who can truly satisfy our hearts. Yet the moment we turn back towards God, we discover something incredible. He was never trying to push us away. He was waiting with open arms all along. So if you've been feeling lost, if you've been carrying guilt, if you've been wondering whether God still cares about you, let this truth settle deep within your heart today. His love has not grown weaker. His patience has not run out. His invitation has not expired. And perhaps the reason you're hearing these words today is because God is gently reminding you that no matter where you've been, there is always a way back to Him. There is a quiet battle taking place inside every human heart. It isn't always visible. It doesn't always make headlines, but it determines the direction of a person's entire life. It's the battle between the voice of God and the distractions of the world. Every day, the world tells you to chase more success, more money, more approval, more attention. Yet, even after gaining those things, countless people still feel empty inside. Why? Because the human soul was never designed to be satisfied by temporary things. Imagine a man dying of thirst while standing beside a beautiful ocean. No matter how much water surrounds him, he cannot drink it because salt water only makes his thirst worse. The world often works the same way. It promises satisfaction, but without God, the things we chase can never fully satisfy the deepest hunger of our hearts. Perhaps you've experienced that yourself. Maybe you finally reached a goal you had dreamed about. Maybe you bought something you thought would make you happy. Maybe you earned the approval you were searching for. Yet after the excitement faded, the emptiness quietly returned. That emptiness is not proof that you're broken. It's proof that your heart was created for something greater. God never created you simply to exist. He created you to know Him, to walk with Him, to experience the peace that cannot be purchased or earned. Think about the story of the lost sheep. The shepherd didn't wait for the sheep to find its own way home. He went looking for it. Not because the sheep deserved it, but because it belonged to Him. That is the heart of God. When you wander, He doesn't stop loving you. When you fail, He doesn't erase your name. When you fall, He doesn't close the door forever. His first desire is always restoration. Many people spend years carrying guilt that God has already offered to forgive. They replay old mistakes. They believe their past has disqualified them. They convince themselves they're too far gone. But God's mercy has always been greater than human failure. Look throughout Scripture. Peter denied Jesus. David committed serious sins. Paul persecuted believers. Yet God's grace transformed every one of their stories. Your past may explain where you've been, but it does not decide where God can take you. Perhaps today you've been asking yourself whether God could still use someone like you. The answer has never depended on your perfection. It has always depended on His grace. Grace doesn't ignore your mistakes. Grace gives you the opportunity to begin again. That's why every new morning is a reminder of God's mercy. Every sunrise quietly whispers the same message. You still have another chance. Another chance to forgive. Another chance to grow. Another chance to trust. Another chance to return. Don't allow shame to keep you from the God who already knows everything about you. He knows every secret, every regret, every hidden fear, and He still loves you. That kind of love cannot be earned. It can only be received. Perhaps this message reached you today because heaven wanted to remind you that no matter how far you've wandered, the road back to God is never closed. His arms are still open. His mercy is still available. His invitation is still waiting. All it takes is one honest step toward Him, and you'll discover that while you thought you were searching for God, He had been patiently searching for your heart all along.
There comes a moment when every person must answer one question. What matters most? Not when life is easy, not when everything is going according to plan, but when the noise fades and you're left alone with your thoughts. Because in those quiet moments, the heart always reveals what it truly loves. Imagine a compass lying on a table. No matter how many times you spin it, the needle always returns to true north. Your heart works in a similar way. Whatever it continually returns to becomes the direction of your life. If it constantly returns to fear, fear will guide your decisions. If it returns to pride, pride will shape your future. But if it returns to God, His peace begins to guide every step you take. Perhaps you've noticed how quickly life can change. One phone call can change everything. One diagnosis, one unexpected goodbye, one opportunity, one answered prayer. Life reminds us every day that nothing on this earth is guaranteed. That's why Jesus constantly pointed people toward treasures that never fade. Not because earthly things are unimportant, but because they were never meant to become the foundation of your life. Think about building a house. A beautiful roof attracts attention. Large windows impress visitors. Elegant decorations make the home look valuable. But none of those things matter if the foundation is weak. The storms will eventually reveal what appearances cannot. Faith is the foundation. Your relationship with God is the foundation. Everything else is built upon it. Without that foundation, even success can leave you feeling empty. Perhaps you've been asking God to change your circumstances. Maybe before changing your circumstances, He wants to strengthen your foundation. Because blessings placed on a weak foundation can become burdens instead of gifts. God is far more concerned with who you're becoming than with what you're accumulating. Character lasts longer than achievements. Integrity lasts longer than applause. Faith lasts longer than popularity. One day, every title will disappear. Every possession will be left behind. Every earthly accomplishment will fade. But the person you've become will remain. That's why every difficult season has value. It teaches patience. It develops humility. It deepens compassion. It strengthens trust. Those qualities are treasures that no one can steal. Sometimes we pray for easier lives. God often answers by making stronger people. Perhaps your current struggle isn't evidence that God has abandoned you. Perhaps it's evidence that He refuses to give up on the person you're becoming. Every challenge is shaping your heart. Every disappointment is teaching wisdom. Every moment of waiting is strengthening your faith. Nothing is meaningless when it's placed in God's hands. Maybe today you feel far from Him. Maybe your prayers have become less frequent. Maybe disappointment has slowly built a wall between your heart and His. If so, remember this: God never moves away from those who sincerely seek Him. One step toward Him is enough for His grace to begin restoring what life has broken. You don't need perfect words. You don't need a perfect past. You simply need an honest heart. Because heaven has never been searching for perfect people. Heaven has always been searching for willing hearts. So don't let guilt keep you from grace. Don't let yesterday's failures steal tomorrow's hope. And don't let temporary distractions cause you to miss the eternal purpose God has prepared for your life. The God who has patiently waited for you is still calling your name today. And his greatest desire has never been to condemn you. It has always been to bring you home.
As this message comes to an end, I want you to pause for just one moment and ask yourself a simple question. If today were the day you stood before God, what would matter most? Not your achievements, not your possessions, not the opinions of people, only the condition of your heart. The beautiful truth is that God has never stopped loving you, even when you doubted him, even when you wandered away, even when you ignored his voice. His love remained constant. His mercy remained available. His grace continued reaching toward you. There will always be another opportunity to earn more money, another chance to buy something new, another goal to accomplish. But every day is also another opportunity to grow closer to God. Don't let the temporary distractions of this world cause you to miss the eternal peace that only He can give. The greatest decision you'll ever make is not about your career. It's not about your possessions. It's not even about your success. The greatest decision is what you choose to do with the invitation God places before you today. He isn't asking for perfection. He's asking for your heart. He isn't waiting for you to fix every mistake before coming to Him. He's asking you to come just as you are. Because His grace is greater than your failures. His mercy is deeper than your regrets. And His love is stronger than every fear you've been carrying. Maybe you've been running from God because you think you've gone too far. You haven't. Maybe you've been believing that your past is too broken. It isn't. Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect moment to return to Him. The perfect moment is now. God has never stopped calling your name. He has never stopped believing in the purpose He placed inside you, and He will never stop welcoming those who sincerely turn back to Him. So don't leave this message the same way you arrived. Choose hope instead of fear. Choose faith instead of doubt. Choose forgiveness instead of guilt. Choose God instead of the distractions that never satisfy your soul. Because the greatest miracle isn't simply changing your circumstances. The greatest miracle is allowing God to transform your heart. If this message touched your heart today, please support God Message Global by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell so you never miss another message of faith, hope, and encouragement. Share this message with someone who may need this reminder today. One simple message can become the beginning of someone's journey back to God. Before you leave, write these words in the comments. Lord, my heart belongs to you. Your declaration of faith may encourage someone else who is searching for hope. Thank you for watching. May God's peace guard your heart. May His grace lead every step you take. May His love fill every empty place within you. And may you always remember that no matter where life takes you, God's arms remain open, His mercy never ends, and His invitation to come home is always waiting. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next message.